Perek Elu Hen Halokin Daf Tezayin, sponsored Lilu Nishmas Yitzchak ben Shmuel. Gemara brings another case concerning the dispute of Rabbi Yochanan Reish Lakish of a questionable warning. One swears to eat a loaf of bread that day but fails. 2. Rabbi Yochanan exempts him from lashes because he violated a prohibition of inaction. Reish Lakish exempts him for a questionable warning. Later in the day he claims he forgot he was warned earlier. Both opinions are derived from a statement of Rabbi Yehuda concerning the prohibition of nosor, leaving over sacrificial meat beyond its allotted time. A verse states, Lo yisosiru mimenu ad boker, v'anoisar mimenu bo'esh tisrofu. One is exempt from lashes for leaving meat of the Korban Pesach because it is a lav hanitak le'eseh. Burning rectifies the prohibition. Rabbi Yochanan infers from Rabbi Yehuda's statement that if the leftover meat is not burned, he is liable to lashes even though the time to remedy the prohibition is unclear, making it a questionable warning. Whereas Reish Lakish infers he is liable to lashes despite its being a lav she'ein bo ma'isa, prohibition of inaction. Question. Reish Lakish realizes it is a hasra safek, and Rabbi Yochanan realizes it is a lav she'ein bo ma'isa. The answer. Reish Lakish follows the opinion of a different version of Rabbi Yehuda. Son of one of two men was warned not to hit or curse them. He cursed or hit one after the other. Rabbi Yehuda exempts him of a capital crime because of a hasra safek, a questionable warning. Rabbi Yochanan follows Rabbi Yehuda b'shem Rabbi Yossi Aglili, who holds one is not liable for a lav she'ein bo ma'isa, a violation of inaction, except for one who swears falsely, one who substitutes an animal for one already consecrated, or cursing one with Hashem's name, all violations of speech. Gemara discusses a lav shenitak le'eseh, a rectified prohibition. Number 1, concerning the mitzvah of shluach haken, sending the mother bird away from her nest, a verse states, lo sikacha eim alabanim shalech teshalech es ha'eim. If the mother is sitting on the chicks or eggs, do not take the mother bird, but send her away. Rabbi Yehuda interprets the verse to mean, do not take the mother bird while on her young, rather send her away. The positive commandment to send her away applies before the violation of the prohibition. By taking her before sending her away, he has violated both the negative and positive commandment and is liable to lashes. The Rabbanan include this case in their general rule. Any prohibition rectified by a positive commandment is not liable to lashes. They interpret it as a lav shenitak le'eseh. The positive commandment to send away the mother bird is for one who violated the lav. Question. Rabbi Yochanan explains generally a lav shenitak le'eseh is not liable to lashes whether or not the violator rectifies. Sending away the mother bird and a rapist who divorced his victim are two exceptions exempt only if the positive commandment is fulfilled. Rabbi Yochanan ruled previously, bitlo velo bitlo. The violator must actively negate a potential rectification. Regarding shluach haken, he can kill the mother bird. However, if the rapist would kill his victim, he would be executed, not lashed. How does the rapist nullify his rectification? If she appointed him as an agent to marry her to another man, she, not him, negates their remarriage. The answer, according to an opinion that a public vow cannot be annulled, he vowed publicly to forbid her to him. According to the opinion it can be annulled, he uncovers her infidelity and forbids her by a vow the court and public approved. Question. Why did Rabbi Yochanan limit the Rabbanan's general rule to 2 cases? Number 1, the Torah states concerning theft, Lo sigzol v'heshivas agzela asher gazal. Do not steal, return the stolen item. Also, the Torah states concerning a pledge a creditor takes from his debtor for a loan, do Lo savo al beso lavot avoto. Do not enter his house for the pledge, and if you did, return it to him. The Gemara adds both these cases qualify either as kimu v'lo kimu, by failing to return either the theft or pledge immediately after a court order, or bitlu v'lo bitlu, burning either of them. The answer, since the thief or creditor must make restitution to their victims, burning the theft or pledge will not nullify the prohibition's rectification. Even if the pledge was not taken from a convert without heirs, it was taken from a convert without heirs, the creditor's obligation for restitution continues until the convert's death. This does not constitute an active nullification by the creditor. Number 2, the Torah states concerning Peah, Lo sechaleh pas sod chala nidlagir tazov osam. Both kimu v'lo kimu, bitlu v'lo bitlu apply. He can rectify giving payah to the poor until ground into flour. According to Rabbi Shmuel, even flour, however, he cannot give payah from dough. The answer, the Gemara concludes by reversing the original assumption that the additional case is a rapist who divorces his victim. The law of a vow made with public approval cannot be annulled, applies only to Dvar Rishus, an optional act, but it can be annulled for a mitzvah such as a rapist remarrying his victim or a disciplinary school teacher forced by Rav Acha to take a vow never to teach children with the community's approval. Ravina reinstated him because nobody could teach as well. Gemara discusses the number of biblical violations for various non-kosher creatures based on the verse Al tishaksu es nafsho seichem b'sheretz. Number 1, one who eats cabbage worms violates 5 prohibitions. Number 2, one who eats putisa, water creature, is liable to 4 prohibitions. Number 3, one who eats an ant is liable to 5 prohibitions. Number 4, one who eats a hornet is liable to 6 prohibitions. Number 5, one who ground 9 small ants or less if larger and completed an olive's volume with a whole one intact is liable to 6, 5 for the whole ant, and an additional prohibition for eating an olive's volume of non-kosher. The Gemara adds rabbinic restrictions that fall under the category of Baal Tishatsu. Number 1, one who does not relieve a strong urge to urinate or defecate. Number 2, one who drinks from a bloodletter's tube. If you're enjoying Daf 5, please click on the link below, subscribe, and become a sponsor. Thank you.